A new dawn, a new day for Fear of God Essentials with the women's line exclusively offered in addition to the unisex line, or at least what we think of as that, and then menswear. But is there a change in sizing? You may have assumed no, but you'd be wrong when it comes to some things, at least based on the measurements on the website.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and start.
It's your girl TJ back, another video on Talks with TJ, and hopefully you caught my previous videos unboxing the brand new Fear of God Essential Spring Summer 2022 knit hoodie, but then also the Relaxed Sweats. And to reference back to those sweats, I'm wearing again the Relaxed Sweats, and I purchased those from the men's tab on SSENSE.com, not under women's wear, but menswear instead. And I'm 5'6", 127 pounds. I have the wheat colorway, but then also iron with the brand new 1977 on the front. There is a difference though. If you shop within the women's wear section versus menswear, I didn't think that whatsoever, but someone posed that question on Twitter. Hey, I don't, or they actually made the statement, I don't really think everything is unisex anymore because they traditionally purchase the extra small from the Fear of God Essentials drops, and they fit one way versus her buying from the brand new drop, but from the female model, which more than likely in women's wear, and they fit differently in the extra small, which, okay, made me think, is that actually visible for us to see in terms of measurement? And it is. And you know, with SSENSE being one of the very few sites that you can actually take the time to look at measurements, browse around, because you certainly can't do that on fearofgod.com on release day, and you certainly can't do that on PacSun if you're even able to get into the site itself. I never am, which is why I stopped shopping there for drops. So let's take a look at the Relaxed Sweats. That's what we're going to take a look at first. And there is a difference in the measurement, not only in the product measurement shown for menswear versus women's wear for the essential sweats, but also in the actual listing for the sizes and the waist size. So looking at the Relaxed Sweats for the pants under women's wear, it shows 15 inches across for a size small, and then for the men's side it shows 15 and a half. Everything else looks to be the same. However, if you look at the waist size, this is really telling. If you look at the waist for the two separate models, for small for women it shows a 26 waist, for men's it shows 32. I'll be quite honest with you, my waist is a 25-26. I don't actually ever shop that for pants, especially if they happen to be material that's not really giving. Like if it's denim, I would never even be able to fit into 26. Again, in relation to men's pants, not women's pants. Way too many squats, deadlifts, and lunges make it impossible for my legs to get into pants just based on what my true waist size is. So most times if it's denim, I'll go up or have to go up in pants to a 31 or a 32 to actually have a little bit of room in there. And then it usually means I have to get the actual waist tailored down. It happens. It's just part of life, and I accept it now. But there is a difference in the sizing for the sweat. So if you are on more of the petite side, shorter side women, or just really small or shorter, it may benefit you now to look at the women's sweats that are listed versus the men's sweats. Now, full disclaimer here. Full disclaimer. I have zero intention to go and purchase the women's sweats that are listed under women's wear just to see if there really is a size difference. I don't. You're more than welcome to, and you may even have channels that will go after both sets on SSENSE to show you the difference. I just don't have any intention. I know exactly the fit that I want, and it's under the traditional sizing for the sweats, which means I'll continue to shop for a small under the menswear line. That's just full disclaimer there. So that made me curious, okay, is there a difference in the shirts, at least in the sizing that's offered? And you won't see anything in terms of measurements, right? Because pants will show the waist size. The shirts will just literally say double, extra small, all the way through the largest size, which is a double XL. So we can look at the product garment measurements though. And I'm looking at just the traditional t-shirts, not the specific women's shirt that dropped this time, but I mean the traditional just t-shirts. And looking at that, From the women's wear, it shows 22.75 inches across, armpit to armpit. And for men's, it shows 23.75 inches across and another, inch and a half or so, at least an additional inch down. So longer and a tad bit wider. Didn't expect that with the difference. Now I did another spot check. So I did 2 more spot checks. There's no difference in the sweat shorts. So whether you're looking at menswear or women's wear, the sweat shorts had the exact same measurement, at least for the product measurement site or product measurement photos. And then looking at the relaxed crew neck. So again, relaxed. It does not have the traditional cuff at the bottom of the hem. It actually has the same measurement no. Slight difference. I take that back. So the chest for women's wear is 26.25 and under men's is 26.75. So just slightly wider armpit to armpit. And then it actually shows a ½ inch shorter, which that part does not make sense to me. Again, though, for the pants, I don't have any intention to purchase under the women's wear site just to see how they would fit. I don't. Now, I still have the women's Henley on the way. It should arrive this weekend. If you look at product measurements for that, however, it's like 26 across. So it's rather roomy, rather boxy, very similar to the traditional fit that we're used to. So we'll see how that fits once that arrives, as well as the sport tank for women, brand new product never offered. So I'm really excited to test that out. And please comment below, did you expect a difference in sweats whatsoever, even if it was listed under women's wear? Because so many items fit exactly the same, whether they're listed under men's or women's. We've seen those titles for some time on various retail sites, but we knew, if you have shopped Essentials before, there was no difference. Like, it was all the same, but not the case anymore. And we know that we now have t-shirt, dresses, skirts, again, the sport tanks, and other items that are exclusive to women. Not to say that some men can't wear some of those items. They definitely have like the velour pieces, the relaxed, I believe, like nylon pants, or some of the other relaxed material pants. You can check those out if you would like. So many items are still available on SSENSE to purchase, so makes it really carefree. Go ahead, again, comment your thoughts below on the differences in measurements, and if you just shop in men's all the time, that actually won't affect you. But this may help out some of the smaller, more petite people that want to shop the sweatpants, especially the brand new relaxed pants. So thank you guys so much again for tuning in. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.